Oh my god, we are flying by the seat of our pants right now. Apparently this thing's already started. Hello. I'm going to be refreshing a bunch of shit as we go. I've spent the last half hour trying desperately to get this thing thrown together. Oh great, and it's not even loading up the video correctly, so that's good. Welcome to the D-pad. I'm Rick. And today we are going to be reacting to the... Oh, Jesus Christ. We're going to be reacting to the... Oh my god. Nintendo... Oh, there we go. All right. Let's see. If this is super loud, somebody tell me, because I didn't get a good chance to, like, prep a lot of this stuff, so... Hello. Hello, everybody. Let me swing us over this way. I've got, like, very little voice. I'm doing the best I can. I'm wondering, based on this and the fact they were talking about a mech girl, I would be willing to bet that d.va is going to be the next Smash fighter. They talked about a girl in a mech. Seems reasonable. I would love it if it was Tron Bonne. I would love it if it was Tron Bonne, but I am guessing that it's going to wind up being d.va. If the mech girl thing is in fact true. There's been a lot of, like, conflicting shit about that, but... Overwatch for Switch. Wow, the quality on this is kind of low. I'll probably wind up I'll probably wind up downloading and re-uploading this after the fact, just so it's a little bit easier to get a nice, crisp, clear video on this. But let's see what we got here. So if anyone's not familiar, yeah, they were talking about how the next Smash fighter was going to be something that was not easy to predict and unlikely. And then Nintendo officially said that it was a girl and a mech. There was an SNK thing, but apparently that was data that was not supposed to be included with that because it also included the wrong release date, among other things. So I would not be surprised at all at this point if d.va wound up being the next Smash fighter. So let's see how this goes. I'm still hoping for Tron Bonne, especially since, you know, there's been murmurs that Nintendo's been working on reviving something that's been dead for a while, a series that's... like
October 15th. So please
October 15th. All right. There was a rumor that Nintendo was trying to revive a dead series or game that was ended rather like loudly. So it would be neat if that was Mega Man Legends 3, but Capcom's gotta cut their hands full right now. So, all right, Luigi's Mansion 3. So this one seems to be pulling even more from it seems like the longer this series goes on, the more it starts to pull from stuff like Resident Evil, which is cool. I like to see the take on it. I've never played Dark Moon, but I've been meaning to check that out. Interesting.
You get the idea. May not be the usual amenities, but there's a
my hair is like all over the place. I didn't put anything in it.
Well, check out.
What the hell?
Amenities. Step right up to this all-new attraction, Screen Park. In this party mode,
okay,
there's a Luigi team and a Gooigi team. With only one Nintendo Switch system, 2 to 8 players can battle it out. See which team
I'm just fixing my audio there real quick because I think my audio was like delayed an obnoxious amount. So now it should be fixed.
Hey, even Luigi needs
I'd be willing to bet they don't give the X series a conclusion just because the end is, I don't know. The Zero series had a pretty explicit... Oh. Free to start.
Kirby, and Kirby are in for some wicked boss fights.
All right.
Super Kirby Clash.
Oh, so it's another Kirby Clash game. Okay. Neat.
You and your team will pick 4 jobs.
So this is now the second real Kirby Clash game after... Was it Triple Deluxe or was it Robobot that had Kirby Clash?
There are more than 100 quests. So,
damn,
get a
all
look
right.
At your enemy and make sure you have the right
but yeah, so I feel like the X series, the Zero series was very narratively driven, whereas the X series really wasn't. So Zero having a specific ending would make sense to me, but X getting an ending feels a little bit weird. Like, I wouldn't be opposed to an X series prequel to the Zero series. What the fuck happened to Krakow? Oh, it's Nightmare. I wouldn't be opposed to there being an X series prequel to the Zero series to kind of bridge that gap, but it would be good to keep that going otherwise.
recently released RPG.
Oh, that's right. I forgot the Trials of Mana was actually getting remade.
Fans of the Mana series can look forward to the HD
ZX3 would be
remake of the third game in the
fantastic,
trilogy,
or
Trials
even
of
just a
Mana.
new series at this
From
point.
6
Like,
different characters, you'll choose a
that'd be pretty
protagonist and
nice
2
to be able to.
companions. The ones you choose will
I would
determine
also
which
like to
of
have
the
an X game that had some
stories
good
will
writing
fall
to
through
it. The
this
Command Mission
reimagined
game wasn't
world.
terrible in terms of writing, but most classic and X series games don't really care much about the writing.
As each
I think
character
X4 is the
advances,
only one that even
you'll have
tried,
the
and even then it was like
class, allowing you
it
to
only
stronger
it
special
only a
abilities
small
styles.
amount. It didn't really do
Step
like a
into the
ton
light,
for it, but
or show your dark side when picking your class to change your character's appearance and abilities.
okay.
Unlike the classic version, characters have full range of movement, including jumping
Hmm.
and combo attacks for each member.
So they're like interesting. So they're kind of upping the action RPG element of it.
Fate are beginning to turn.
I guess it's making it a little bit more like a Final Fantasy 12 or 15 kind of deal.
Find out what's in store for the beloved
Next
world
April.
of
All right.
Trials of Mana
Cool.
on
And
April
yeah,
25th.
that would basically be the L4s if they were doing a prequel to the Zero series, which I would be cool with seeing an interpretation of the L4s. Like, that wouldn't be terrible.
Crew of this doomed
Oh,
ship.
nice. I've heard good things about Return of the Oberdin.
Oberdin vanished at sea in 1803, only to wash up 4 years later in Falmouth.
I feel like
No
someone
sign of
could
survivors.
put this on,
The
like...
crew remains unknown.
It's such a cool dithering technique they have on there. Like, this looks like it could be a game on the Game Boy if with enough, with enough effort put into it, or something into a Game Boy-like
Your analysis
situation.
will rely
But
heavily on one less than ordinary device. Use the power of the Momentum Mortem pocket watch to turn back time.
Momentum
Witness
Morum.
each soul's last moment.
You bastards may take exactly what I give you!
Explore the ship.
Okay.
Observe the situation. And record your logical deductions.
Hmm.
Without you, the true tale will never be told. What brought the Oberdin to such an end?
Oh, that's awesome that you can... This is like... Sort of like a single-player massive version of Clue. I like that.
And its crew to solve the mystery.
Just call it Crew.
Return
This
of
does
the
look really
Oberdin
neat. I want to check
arrives
this
on
out
Nintendo
at some
Switch
point.
in
Maybe this
fall
will be a stream
2019.
game. So that's neat. All right.
There's a small town out there with a big secret.
Hmm.
Never leave town. That is the rule agreed upon by the people of this peaceful town, and the castle protecting it.
Hmm.
One
Kind of
day,
gives me a little bit of
there
a...
suddenly appeared a giant monster.
Oh, God. What the hell was
The
it called?
townspeople,
Oh, Princess
one
Tutu
boy
kind of
named
vibe
Axe,
to it.
will stand up to face it.
999 wouldn't be bad. I've
The only
been
weapons
I've been
you'll need
intrigued by that game for a
are
long time as
ideas.
well.
But to win one of these battles, you must know when to use them. Strategy is
Oh
everything.
no! So this is like halfway between Pokemon and
During battle, you can move around to garner
oh
support from
geez.
townspeople.
Oh my God! I forgot the name of it.
Take advantage
Dokapon
to gain
Kingdom.
the advantage.
Like it's got a bit of a
Seize every
rock paper
opportunity
scissors
to
style
protect your
element.
town in this new RPG from Game Freak. And almost all the music in the game was composed by Undertale creator Toby Fox.
Hey, that's cool.
Little Town
Very
Hero
neat.
will make a stand on Nintendo Switch October 16th.
All
You
right.
can pre-purchase and preload the game later today.
Very interesting. So Game Freak was working on this and Pokemon Sword and Shield at the same time then.
Fall is
Hey,
coming to
here we
Super
go.
Smash Brothers Ultimate.
So we're gonna see some Banjo-Kazooie. I wonder if we're gonna get confirmation on
Finally
fighter number
confirmed the
4.
release date of Challenger Pack
Hey,
3,
Bottles.
Banjo and Kazooie. Banjo
All
and
right.
Kazooie. And the release date is today.
Today. Fuck.
After today's Nintendo
That's hilarious.
Direct, we'll broadcast a video detailing how to use Banjo and
Nice.
Kazooie.
So someone pointed out that it was starting to
Classic
appear in
Heroes
like they were starting to appear in ads for
As a special treat,
in
the
like
video
Japanese
will begin
stores, which is
immediately
usually a
following
pretty
the
good
Nintendo
signal that
Direct
like
you're
they're gonna come out
watching
within
right
a
now.
week. Like that's how it worked with Hero. So
To tide
nice,
yourself
Banjo
over
Kazooie
until the
out
release of Banjo and
basically
Kazooie,
now.
please check it out.
That is rad as fuck. Very
first-
cool. Ah, number 4. What do we got here? Please be Tron. Oh my God, is it gonna be something with like Virtual Boy? Or is it gonna be? Oh nope, maybe Game and Watch related. Oh. Okay, so it is SNK then. So would it be a Metal Slug thing? I know very little about Neo Geo, like games in general, so. Ha 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 ha! Could also be like King of Fighters. Ooh. Oh God. Is this going to be like a bunch of the fighters like just trying to chase the letter? This is hilarious. There's a lot of effort put into this. I like this a lot. Nope. Oh, okay. This is very interesting. This is a very different kind of take on all this. I'm really digging this. I like this. Nice. Very cool. Now in development. Woo! All right. Neato. That's cool. Fatal Fury, not King of Fighters. That's pretty rad. Getting to bring, it's sort of like a Ryu and Ken situation, bringing in more fighting game characters from other franchises, and in this case even consoles. That's cool. So that leaves one more.
Terry Bogard from Fatal Fury is joining the battle.
I wonder if they're gonna.
4 of the 5 fighters included in the fighters pass. Can there really be only one left?
Oh, are they gonna do more? Yeah! Fuck yeah! Oh, so good.
Outside the 5 fighters included in the fighters pass.
Are we gonna get a number?
Confirmed that other new fighters are in development. The battle isn't over yet.
Do we get a number, or is it just kind of vague? Because no, okay, all right, that's fine though. So there's still another one, and then more after that. So nice. I wonder if Ultimate. They probably won't. I was gonna say, I wonder if Ultimate could reach 100 fighters. I don't think they will. They'll probably end up in the like 80-ish range by the end of it all. But hey, Link's Awakening coming out in 2 weeks.
Which means the next big adventure.
Oh, it looks so cute. I love the art style in this. I know it's been divisive, but I'm actually really digging it.
Face a series of puzzling tasks.
When did the crocodile become German?
And encounter some oddly familiar faces.
Oh wow, they're being completely explicit with the Mario and Kirby connections with this version of it. That's cool.
With the all-new chamber dungeon, you can place chambers earned on.
I'm also intrigued by this. This is pretty cool.
Dungeons. Add in plus effects that alter chambers.
Ah, so it is a little. They've got a little bit of a Zelda maker in there.
Featuring a character from the Legend of Zelda series. That way, your friends can play them. Be ready.
All right.
The Legend of Zelda.
Oh, they got stuff from the Color Dungeon in there. That's cool.
On September 20th, the new Link Amiibo
Nice.
figure will be available that same day.
I was wondering if they were going to keep the Color Dungeon in there, or if that was what the Dampe. There was like a thing with Dampe, who does stuff in the graveyards. So like it would make sense if they switched it out. But if the Color Dungeon stuff comes back for the Chamber Dungeon, that'd be cool.
Echoes of an Elusive Age Definitive Edition.
All right.
Exactly that.
Oh, my throat is killing me.
Of a sprawling adventure story that allows you to choose.
It's gonna be a really, really good fall for Nintendo.
Travel to past Dragon Quest worlds and experience new character-focused stories.
I'm intrigued how that's gonna work.
Free downloadable content can be found
So the
in
end
the
of
Champions Pack,
oh,
including consumable items and more equipment that can change the appearance of party members.
oh, so they're adding in some of the DLC, like some of the things from the. All right.
Dragon Quest XI-S, Echoes of an Elusive Age Definitive Edition, journeys onto
Am I right?
Nintendo Switch September 27th.
Cool. DragonQuest.Nintendo.com/DQ11. Are there other Dragon Quest games on there? I've never actually looked at DragonQuest.Nintendo. Oh, maybe for like builders and stuff.
Looking for more Fire Emblem goodness? Then say hello to Tokyo.
Oh, was this that? Yeah, the Mirage Sessions thing. So this wasn't this like a Wii U or 3DS game originally or something?
The story takes place in modern-day Tokyo.
Oh, that's spooky.
Where creative energy is so abundant, it's materialized into something called Performa.
Performa, okay.
Mirages who suck it out of people. You'll face off against this threat as up-and-comer Itsuki Aoi.
See, like I know a bunch, like I know a little bit about Fire Emblem. So then, wait, what?
Together, you'll wage
That's actually more confusing. I was about to say is like
blending the
coming at this from it
in the
seems much more Persona-like. Coming at this as someone who doesn't know much about
in the Nintendo
Fire
Switch
Emblem.
version,
If there's someone who knew
there's a song that
nothing
was
about Fire
included in
Emblem
the
and then they
original.
saw any random Fire Emblem game and then they saw this, I don't think that they would have any clue what the series even is in the first place,
Hey, is
other
that
than
Tiki?
some kind of RPG.
Tokyo Mirage Sessions Sharp FE Encore releases on January 17th.
That's so
You
confusing.
can repurchase the game later today.
All right.
Welcome back to where nothing is what it seems.
What?
Boston, 2019. It all begins again when FBI agent Aaliyah Davis opens an investigation into an old serial killer case.
I can
She
say
also
that Boston
opens
looks
a
like
door
this all the
to
time, so
unknown. A
doing
door
pretty
that
good so
also
far.
takes us back to New Orleans, 14 years ago. Here, our story follows an FBI
I don't know,
agent who
any-
goes by the name of York. The journey
Francis
between past
York
and present
Morgan.
will take
That's a
Aaliyah and York on
mouthful of a
winding
name.
path. But what lies at the end? Will it be truth or madness?
What the fuck?
Deadly Premonition 2, A Blessing in Disguise, boggles and beguiles on Nintendo Switch in 2020.
All right.
Now for a shocker.
Is that Heavy
The game
Rain?
in the series will launch on Nintendo eShop as Deadly
The two
Premonition
kids
Origins
made it look like the
later
one of the
today.
flashbacks from Heavy Rain. That's cool though.
Divinity Original Sin 2 Definitive
All right.
Edition is finally coming to Nintendo Switch. Check
Cool.
it out.
The weird Japanese platform with an unpronounceable title. You don't have to be more specific than that. All right. Oh, you can be an elf or an undead elf. The missing J.J. McField in the Island of Memories? God damn. You know, the fact that they didn't have a girl in a mech makes me wonder if there is still room for Tronbon or D.va or some Metal Slug thing. I know nothing about Metal Slug. Other than that the sprite work for it is on another plane of existence in terms of quality. Okay. Seems neat. Bring the Adventure is a very odd sort of... Bandana D might be cool.
Now for a message from Bethesda.
Oh, hello.
Hey Nintendo fans, Pete Hines from Bethesda. On behalf of everyone at id Software, I'm excited to announce something really cool that we have coming to Nintendo Switch
This
later
haircut.
year. I'm sure many of you have fond memories of spending countless hours playing your favorite games on Nintendo 64. Well,
Yes.
this year is the 25th anniversary of Doom, one of the most popular first-person shooter franchises ever. And to celebrate,
Okay.
we're re-releasing one of our favorite games, Doom 64.
Hey.
For the first time since its original
man.
release in 1997, Doom 64 will be officially available
That'll be pretty
on a
rad.
Nintendo console. Relive your crusade against the demons in more than 30 action-packed levels.
I remember
Or if you're an
spending an
newcomer,
awful lot of time
experience
playing
the retro
Doom
first-person shooter that helped make
as
Doom
a
one of the
kid.
most
I was not very
popular
good at it.
franchises in history.
I got very annoyed with the game and realized early that I was not great with those styles of games. But, you know,
This year.
I am definitely down for some Doom 64. Cool. CJ will be pumped about that.
Introducing a brand new IP from developer Hi-Rez Studios. Rogue
Oh, look, it's
Company.
Punk PewDiePie.
In most of the world, Rogue Company is a rumor at best, but its operatives are the real deal. And as one of these elite specialists,
Alright.
you'll face challenges which will require your specialized abilities and tools to combat.
That seems like a
competing
hell of a rough
organizations
landing there.
Jackal. Play against friends or match up with a similarly skilled team online in a variety of objective-based game modes. Whether
Okay.
you wield guns, gadgets, or melee weapons, your playstyle will depend on your choice of mercenary, which can be fully customized. There will be plenty of modes, maps, weapons, skins,
All right.
in-game events, and more. When Rogue Company sneaks up on Nintendo Switch in 2020.
Okay, seems pretty neat. Kind of not a lot to
How's
go
it
off
going?
of, but that seems pretty cool.
Next, the new titles in the core Pokemon RPG series.
Here we go. I was going to say, we're only
Sword
halfway into
and
this thing,
Pokemon
so...
Shield. We have more information to share that will shed new light on this next Pokemon.
What is even left to
Please take
talk
a
about?
look.
Is it going to be like the list of Pokemon that are in the game, or... we're definitely going to see some more
Sword and
Pokemon.
Pokemon Shield take place
Hey,
in the
Maractus.
Galar region, a
I love
scenic
Maractus.
land
Maractus is definitely one of my favorites. Oh, Girder. Forget what that one's called. Leafeon, Dog Trio.
New Pokemon and meet new people
Oh yeah, we might get some evolutions on the main ones.
Today,
on the starters.
4 features you can look forward to. First, customizing your look.
Okay.
Once again,
I think we all kind of assumed that was a thing. I don't know if they officially said it, but
you pick your outfit.
I actually really do like the customization of the characters. I was sad to see it disappear for is it Sun and Moon where it was gone?
And gloves.
Or maybe it was Ruby Sapphire?
Plus, you can change your hairstyle
Nice. All right.
or put
Cool.
on a little makeup. There's
Oh, that's
a
cute.
lot more to becoming a champion than simply
All right.
honing your battle skills. You've got to look the part too, don't you think?
Okay.
Second, Pokemon Camp. During your journey through the Galar region, you can camp anytime at Pokemon Camp.
So basically, it's like the Pokemon and
While
Me,
you're there,
or like
you can play with your
the little
Pokemon.
buddy thing from
And as you
Pikachu
get
and
to know them
Eevee,
better, they'll also improve and
sort of combined with like Dragon Quest XI setting up camp.
Additionally, in the wild area, you can visit other players' camps too.
Oh, all right.
Feel free to bring along one of your Pokemon and hang out with up to 3 other
This is
players
going to be
at
a very weird sort
We
of
definitely
thing to have
recommend
going on there.
interacting with another player's Pokemon.
Aw, Frillish. Or no, is that Frillish? No, yeah, Frillish, and then evolves into Jellicent.
Curry on rice. Pokemon Camp is also a great place to
Oh
cook
no,
up a dish
Tingle's
that
Rosy
is very
Rupee Land has
popular in the
arrived.
Galar region. Curry on rice. How your curry turns out and what type it is ultimately depends on which.
Oh, they're
berries
being
and
very
other
literal by
ingredients
saying
you
curry on
use.
rice.
Not to mention the heart you put into it. There are more than 100 types. And each one you cook up will be
So,
registered in your curry
at what
database.
point in like
The goal
2015
is
did
to
everyone
master
decide
the
that
art
that
of
food recipes were now? Who is that?
What's that Pokemon doing?
Oh, all
here?
right.
And fourth, we'll introduce some new
T-Ghost.
Pokemon discovered in the Galar
Poltegeist. Ah, I was
First is
almost
Poltegeist.
close.
Normally, it makes a home for itself
Anyone
by
else
hiding
besides
around
me think that
secretly
UI
in
is like
hotels
super
and
basic looking?
restaurants. Its body is made of tea, complete
know.
with its own aroma.
I thought it
and
just said its
flavor.
body's made of
It
teeth.
may even allow a trusting trainer to taste its tea. This
Ew.
type Pokemon also has a special ability called Weak Armor. Next, another new Pokemon called
Cramorant?
This flying and water-type Pokemon has one huge appetite. It will swallow anything it can fit in its mouth.
So,
When
it's kind of like
uses
a
surf or dive during battle, watch
was
as
it
rises
Swadloon?
from the water,
Not Swadloon.
along with a catch in its mouth.
Ducklet.
If it takes
Ah.
damage in this state, it'll retaliate by spitting out its catch at the attacker. This is Cramorant's exclusive new ability, Gulp Missile.
Okay.
And that's all we have to share with you today. Pokemon Sword and Pokemon
All right. The
Shield
last bit was weird. The
launch
other
on
stuff
Nintendo
seems fine,
Switch,
though.
November 15th.
All right.
Well, how about that?
That was a much shorter bit on Pokemon than I was expecting. So they've already done Luigi's Mansion and Pokemon. So what? They got 15 minutes left to this thing. So what are they going to cover?
About a year since we began offering Nintendo Switch Online.
Oh, we gonna get Zelda?
memberships. With Nintendo Switch Online,
Come on,
we're providing
SNES.
A variety of games and fun features.
SNES. Just do it already.
And now we're looking to add in an additional library of games. It's
Thank
called
you.
Super Nintendo
My God.
Entertainment System Nintendo Switch Online.
About
This,
fucking
You
time.
can play a variety of classic Super NES games. On
Watch,
Nintendo
they'll start with like all of the ones on the SNES Classic.
Switch. There are
I mean,
some
so far
you
it's
may not
basically
expect, like Stunt Race
they
Epic,
have to be putting
which
Star
will be
Fox 2 on
available
there. I
to
feel
play on
like.
another system for the first time. You can face off or team up
All
with
right.
local multiplayer by passing a Joy-Con controller to a friend, or even play together online. Oh, and the rewind function will be available from launch.
That enemy looks like a dude from
Here
Doom.
are the first games we plan to release.
So this is mostly
All 20 of the games you
Super
see on
Nintendo
screen
Classic.
will launch tomorrow.
all right. All right.
Of course, we will eventually add more to the lineup. This
Well, I
offer
hope
is
so.
Exclusively available to Nintendo Switch.
I hope we
Online
get some more
members,
Breath of the
so
Wild
please enjoy
2
them
stuff.
at no additional
I wonder if we're
charge.
going to get a title.
Oh, You noticed
Oh
this,
yeah,
did you?
there were rumors about this, a wireless Super
To recapture the
Nintendo
original
Switch
feel
controller.
of these games, we will be releasing a Super Nintendo Entertainment System Nintendo Switch Online exclusive controller as a special
Fuck
offer.
me, that was so many
To charge
words.
it, you can use a USB cable, just like the Nintendo Switch Pro controller.
All right.
This Super NES style controller
Looks
will
cool, might be
available
nice to
for
have.
purchase exclusively for
I
Nintendo
really
Switch
love the Super
Online
Nintendo
members.
controller, so
Visit the
I'm down for
Nintendo
that.
website for the latest information on its release.
All right.
Wouldn't it be nice to play those games again with one of these controllers? Well, let's move on to some more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Okay. Zelda.
Sure, you know
Okay.
Tetris, but can you survive this? Nintendo Switch Online members.
I still have yet to
large-scale
touch
puzzle
Tetris
battle
99.
game Tetris 99 is getting a free update. Tetris 99 Invictus is here, and not for the faint of heart. You can't even play it until you achieve Tetris Maximus status. Can you survive against the best of the best?
That's hilarious.
Well,
That's
good luck.
clever.
We're also adding in daily missions for some added challenges.
All right.
By clearing these missions, you can acquire tickets and exchange them for a variety of custom themes.
That's cute.
Sweet.
So this is
Showcase your accomplishments.
very reminiscent of
There's
Tetris
also been a
DS
vast
actually,
array of new player icons,
with like the
too.
backgrounds and the custom themes and
Beyond
things.
that, the second wave of paid DLC is here as well. In two-player share battle mode, pass a Joy-Con controller to a friend for
Oh, and you can
two-player
both play on the
play
same
against each
console.
other and the CPU, and get
Sounds
together
about
with
right.
friends to battle via local wireless on your Nintendo Switch systems in local arena mode. The version 2.0 update for Tetris 99 will be available tomorrow. A packaged version, including the game, DLC, and a Nintendo Switch Online 12-month individual membership will be available September 6th.
Okay. Oh, Silk Song,
Mario
yeah.
and Sonic are ready
Oh,
to
nice.
kick
They're
it
gonna go
old school
retro
in
for the next
Tokyo.
Olympics one. That's
Mario
cool.
and Sonic at the Olympic Games has become a tradition of its
Sonic
own.
doing
This time,
Taekwondo
there are
makes
more than 20
a
events,
lot more sense than
including
I
100
would have
meter,
originally
karate,
thought.
Football,
Or karate, I guess.
skateboarding, rugby sevens, sport climbing, badminton,
Okay.
gymnastics, surfing, and you know what? There's more where that came from.
Is it just gonna be-
10 retro style events.
Oh, that's right. I remember.
Each
I
one
think we
rocking
saw
some
some of this
sweet
before
3D style
too.
graphics. They're all new.
Oh, nice. They brought
all
some of the duck
retro,
hunt skeet
and
shooting
very
stuff in.
refreshing to
Oh,
play.
that's hilarious.
On top of that, there are new mini games, unlockable characters,
What?
and a story mode in which Mario, Sonic, Bowser, and Dr. Eggman must escape from a game based on the Olympic Games Tokyo 1964. Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games Tokyo 2020
Interesting.
will go for the gold November 5th.
All right. That's a lot to unpack, but okay.
The next Daemon X Machina demo will be here sooner than
Oh,
you think.
yeah. Daemon X Machina.
Ahead of the full game's release next
So at this point,
the free demo
I
version
feel
of
like they
Daemon
have
X
to be
Machina
ending this
prologue
with.
demo will be available for download
I feel like the
later
most likely
today.
thing to end it with is
Prologue, you'll man your mech for the
another
beginning
is a Zelda
and
thing.
all of your
Second
progress
most likely would be
carried over
another
to
Switch
the full
surprise.
game.
Third most likely, and perhaps maybe more likely, would be will they have some Metroid Prime
This is
4
the perfect
news?
time to take one for a test drive. A key feature of this demo is the co-op mode for up to 4 players.
All right. Oh, they're starting to feature the Switch Lite in their stuff. That's cool.
So, gather your friends and make the bosses feel like the little guys. The full game will also support online play. Be
Okay.
ready by customizing your mech and honing your skills on missions. What hides beneath your mech's armor? A god or a demon?
Oh my
Daemon
god.
X Machina will be ready for action September 13th.
Okay.
A Star Wars classic so fun, it's back for more. Kyle
Is that-
Katarn, agent of the New Republic, is our only hope to stop a rogue Jedi.
I never played this, so I don't have a
Keep your
lot to
lightsaber at the ready,
go off of here.
blaster in hand, and prepared to wield the full
Alright.
power of the Force. Courtesy of Aspire, the full single-player experience of Star Wars, Jedi Knight 2, Jedi Outcast is coming. to
Cool.
Nintendo
I'm sure there's gonna be people who are
September
pumped
24th.
about that. I know nothing about it. I've never played that one before, so we are whipping through these.
On some upcoming games.
Zelda. Ah.
Geralt of Rivia, mercenary monster slayer. Your current contract? Tracking down a living weapon known as the Child of Prophecy. You
Okay.
have a whole world to explore, at home and on the go. When The Witcher 3 Wild
I didn't
Hunt
realize that The
Completed
Witcher was
Edition
based
comes
off
to
of a
Nintendo
book
Switch
series.
on
I did not
October
know
15th.
that.
And
Because I think the
all downloadable content
Netflix
and
series
story
is
expansions
based
are along
off
for the
of
ride.
the books, not the video
Become the most
games.
feared pirate in the Caribbean in Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. Then transform into
Okay.
the ultimate assassin hunter in Assassin's Creed Rogue. That's 2 action-packed games for one great value. With all past DLC, features like touch control and motion aiming, coming exclusively to Nintendo Switch in Assassin's Creed: The Rebel Collection.
All right.
Battle for Survival.
But why buy it
with
there when you
Frontier,
can buy it on
online
Google
free-to-play action
Stadia?
RPG Dauntless.
Don't buy it on Google
Whether you're a
Stadia.
veteran looking to take your Slayer on the go, or a rookie ready to forge your legacy, you'll hone your skills, craft and customize hundreds of gear options, and team up with
Okay.
other Slayers to take down boss-sized behemoths. As you can see, the folks at Phoenix Labs are adding loads of new content in anticipation of the game's
Right,
launch
looks
on
neat.
Nintendo Switch. And there's plenty more on
Art
the
style's
horizon.
cool. A lot of overcrank, undercrank going on there.
Open your calendar. More games
Oh,
are on
boy.
the way.
I am absolutely not touching Google Stadia. I'm not burning my money on that. Oh, we got Just Dance. Sounds about right. That game creeps me out. Something about it's off-putting. Grid Auto Sport. Okay. Farming Simulator 20. Cool. Ni no Kuni Wrath of the White Witch. I feel like I've heard of that game before. NBA 2K20. I feel like I've heard of that game before. NBA 2K20 is also the one where they're like, check out all our casino modes and all that garbage. Call Cthulhu. Hey, hey, hey. That could be a fun one to check out. The Outer Worlds. Oh, this was looking pretty rad too. This looks like a neat kind of concept to go off of. Oh, Capcom's bringing Devil May Cry. Get Vampire. Is Farming Simulator 20 the 20th entry or just Farming Simulator 2020?
How's everything going? Next up, Animal Crossing: New Horizons.
Hey, right,
We
Animal
revealed
Crossing.
many details about the game back in June, so we prepared a video covering what was announced.
All
Let's
right.
see, shall we?
So this is a retreading old stuff then? All right. All right.
Thank you for choosing the Deserted Island Getaway Package. A laid-back, relaxing time and a haven of nature awaits.
Looks
For
very
you
pretty.
and the other folks participating in the Getaway Package, the time's come to get into the groove of deserted island life.
So everyone's got
It
tents
may
and
be
shit?
a deserted island, but the Resident Services building at its center is here to support your needs, so there's nothing to worry about. For starters, we'll provide you with a tent.
So it is like
Select the
tent-style
spot
camping.
where you'd like it set up.
That's actually kind of nice that you can
And
pretty
there's
much put it
something
wherever you
else.
want.
We'd like to offer you an original Nook Inc. Nook phone. It comes pre-installed with a variety of apps.
You have to pay
all
for a
your
subscription
deserted island
service.
needs, including recipes,
Nook Miles,
for
that's cute.
crafting tools and furniture.
All right.
Let's start by crafting an axe. We're going to need
Oh,
some
they are straight up
materials,
putting crafting in now. Okay.
like branches
I don't remember if they did that before.
and stones. Then we'll head to Resident Services and use the workbench.
I see.
Nicely done.
That's a toolbox. I don't know how to tell you that, guys.
Tools you
Not a
craft
flimsy
require
axe.
New materials like this, and with those, you can craft
Well, yeah, that's why he
more
can't pull his
items.
shirt down. He can't reach far enough.
Feel free to place furniture inside or outside.
How far outside can you put it? Do
You
people
can
care if you put stuff
fine-tune
outside their
your
houses?
so that the decor expresses your style, and you can fully enjoy the deserted island life.
All right.
Let's head back to Resident Services. Here we sell tools and furniture. We also
guess these are
buy
ones you can't
unwanted
craft.
items, including any weeds you remove, as part of our island cleanup plan. In addition to the usual in-game currency, bells, you can also earn Nook Miles through the Nook Mileage program. You can exchange your miles for special items and recipes. You'll earn miles through a host of activities on the island, so be sure to take advantage of this program. There are many ways to experience the joys of life on a deserted island. Go fishing,
Like being alone and
catch
being
some
alone.
bugs, tend to flowers, and pick them to
Alright.
make a garland.
Aww.
Thanks to crafting, even
Nothing
bees
like
have
going
been
on a
used.
deserted island vacation and weeding the whole island.
A vaulting pole makes it easy to quickly cross a river.
Meh. Alright.
A nutritious snack will help you shovel up a tree in no time.
Yeah.
Plant it somewhere else to change things up in that corner of the island.
Okay.
The scenery changes with the time and weather. There will be
mean-
sunshine, cloudy days,
Yeah.
rainfall, and enough wind to shake the trees. Depending on the time of day and the season, you'll encounter different creatures to catch too.
Like this penguin. Oh, this anteater. Oh, boy.
Sociable types who live together on the same island can play simultaneously, up to 4 players at a time on one system. We hope you enjoy living together.
I feel like that'd be a
and
huge
working
pain in the ass
together
if your
in
houses aren't in the
same
same
space.
place.
With a local wireless or internet connection, you can
Oh my
travel
God.
to another player's island for a total of 8 players in one visit. The whole scene feels meant to be. Why not snap a photo with everyone and make it a lasting
Yeah.
memory?
NTDO for Nintendo. All right. Yeah, there's time for
Does
one
it
last
happen
like.
like
By the way,
What we've shown you here today.
I think it's either gonna be
is
Zelda,
just
Smash,
the
or Metroid.
beginning. There's so much more waiting to be discovered.
Maybe
So
it could be
activities, animals to encounter.
it could be No More
and
Heroes related. I know they were doing another one of
from the
those.
island. We can't wait for you to experience the Nook Inc. Deserted
Oh, that's cute.
Island
I didn't realize you
getaway
could like
package.
alter the curves of like the edges of the stuff too. That's cool. All right. Da 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 da. One more.
So, how'd it look? There's still a bit more time until the game launches,
Mm-hmm.
so please stay tuned. Alright, the next game will be our last announcement of the day. Please give it a look.
What do we got? Give me Legends 3. I know it's not going to happen, but I want it anyway. Is it Xenoblade Chronicles? Is this Final Fantasy? No, that looks like Xenoblade Chronicles. I think. I don't know a lot about Xenoblade Chronicles. What I know, yeah, there we go. What I know about it comes from Smash primarily, so. Like, are they going to be re-releasing stuff,
wish
or
to
is this a
change
whole
it?
new one? Pay attention.
The future.
Yeah, alright. Definitive Edition. So the original was on the Wii, and then they remade it for the 3DS, I think. So this would be a remake on a console, so that's nice. Okay.
Monolith Soft's Xenoblade Chronicles, which originally released in 2012 on the Wii system, is destined to be
There we go.
reborn on Nintendo Switch
Okay.
as Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition.
Maybe I'll finally get around to playing it. I have it on 3DS, too.
In 2020. Please look forward to more announcements in the future. That's it for today. Thank you for watching.
All right. Is that actually it? I'm just gonna... Okay. Yeah, that appears to... Okay. I'm going to knock this thing out here then. Oop. Are they just jumping right into it? All right. I am not going to stick around for the... I'm not going to stick around for the preview of this. I didn't do one for Hero, and I feel so sick right now. Just gonna blank that out there. Pretty solid Nintendo Direct. I think there were fewer like big surprises than they usually do for them, but it was a pretty solid one overall. Not a lot of like disappointing stuff. We got Terry Bogard from Fatal Fury for the 4th fighter, and the announcement that there's going to be more beyond the fighter pack set of 5, which is pretty rad. I think September is going to be a pretty full month of like good stuff. You got Link's Awakening. You got oh my god, I've already lost track of everything. There's so much stuff in September. Usually I write this stuff down while it's going on, but I didn't. All right, some pretty good stuff in there. It's like half stuff that I'm actually like interested in personally, and half that I'm not really into, but I know there's a lot of people for. So that's pretty good. I am going to hop off here in a second and blow my nose about 80 billion times, but I am very much looking forward to Link's Awakening. I'm very much looking forward to Banjo-Kazooie, since it's a thing right now, so that's pretty rad. Hopefully you guys found some stuff in there that you liked as well. Maybe at some point I'll do Xenoblade Chronicles for like a stream or something. We'll see. But you know, feel free to share what you liked the most in like the comments or something. This is gonna go. I'm gonna like have to download and re-upload and do stuff, so it's not gonna be this whole thing with the YouTube comments live are probably not gonna be. Which way? Over on that. It's so hard to do this backwards. It's not going to be over on that side when the final version of this goes up online, because I want to have a nicer looking version of that direct stream. So thank you guys for hanging with me. I'm sorry I'm so sick. I'm coming back tomorrow for some Dark Souls. Jeff, I believe tonight is going to be doing some RimWorld around, I think, 9:30. So head over to twitch.tv/dpatfm if you want to check those out. I'll see you later. Bye.